Test automation framework, the terms in practice. Let's put these terms, framework, components and architecture, in context. We've talked about what these key terms mean. Now we're going to look at how they apply in our automated testing domain. Remember, we compared the concept of our framework to a skeleton. Taking our human skeleton analogy even further, we'll extend the skeleton concept to animals. Let's take a cheetah, an elephant, as an example. The cheetah is an animal that can reach speeds of 40 miles an hour. You could say this is a skeleton that's optimized for speed. And the elephant? This is a skeleton designed for lifting heavy loads. In the test automation world, we have many different types of framework, all optimized for different aspects of testing, all with their own pros and cons. In a similar vein, we have different types of frameworks. Common test automation frameworks include keyword-driven. This is a framework that's optimized to drive automated test actions based on a stored set of keywords. Each keyword dictates the actions to be carried out. Data-driven. Optimized to test the same scenario or test functionality many times with different data sets. Hybrid. A combination of two different frameworks optimized to meet multiple needs in automated testing. And there are many more different types of frameworks that we'll come onto in subsequent sessions. An example then. The data-driven framework with test scenarios scripted to be driven by many different data permutations. One test scenario repeated many times, entering different permutations from data sets each time. To achieve this, the automated testing framework might consist of these generic high-level components. Input data. Expected test results. Data reading routines. Data entry routines. The test scripts or scenarios. Actual result capture routines. Data comparison routines. How these components then fit together, how these components pass data between themselves, how they are organised on the file system, etc., is then considered the architecture. We have a framework that consists of 6 high-level components, with an architecture that defines how those components are connected and interact. As we build this framework, we'll define more of the detail on things like the format of the data we need to store, e.g. CSV, Excel, database, etc. Test script construction, the classes, the methods, etc. Data comparison utilities, assertions, checkpoints, utilities and things like that. Whilst those are topics for another day, for now we've defined the high-level concept of what a framework is, what constitutes the components within our framework, and what the term architecture means. We're going to use these concepts as the foundation of our understanding for future automated testing tutorials. Learn more at automatedtesting.com.